In the analysis video, we came up with this flow chart. So now it's time to do step number 3 in Polya's problem solving technique, which is implementing our plan. So I'm going to create a new Python script. We're going to save it. I'm going to save it on the desktop. Don't forget to add .py so we know that it's a Python script. And we're going to start from the beginning, of course, and we're going to declare the author's name. I think we're going to do the text a little bit bigger. And then we continue on to the next step, which is input the username. Name of user is equal to input. And then we're going to have our question, what is your name? And after that, we're going to check if the username is equal to the author's name. If it is so, we're going to go down and display this message. So let's start with that part, and then we write the if statement. And don't forget that when we are comparing, we're using the double equal sign. One equal sign is the same as an assignment, which we did up here. But when we are comparing, don't forget that it's two equal signs. So what should happen if this is true? Then we're going to print this message. I see a future programmer. But if it is not true, what should we do then? If this comparison is not true, then we should display this message instead. So how are we going to do that? Well, if it is not this, then we do an else to say that, all right, if this is true, this comparison here, if that is true, print this. Otherwise, print that is a nice name. And we see that after that, after we have done these two, both of them reaches the end of the script here. So what's left for us to do is to try and see if it works. So if we run it, my name is Andreas, and we expect it to go down here and display this message. Oh, and it did. So let's try to run it again. And this time, oh, maybe I should write the text down here instead. This time, my name is Anna. Oh, so that is not equal to my name Andreas, meaning that, all right, we go down here instead, in this branch here, and display this message. All right, so what should we take from this? We should remember that, all right, if we want to have different things happening in our code when or during the runtime, we must use an if statement like we did here. And we can have a comparison which ends up true or false. We see how if and else works. Could we have done it in a different way? Yes, we could probably come up with a different way if we have several names that we want to check. Maybe there are two authors or something, but if we only have one author like we have here, then we pretty much end up with this code. Of course, we know that we could have had other questions, but in general, this is the code that we would end up with for this task.